Then, what now? Should we just block off the auditorium? I mean, if we could get her out of the knot without untying her, that would work, right? What if we just, separate her?
We're not doing that either.
Then, what if a few people held the ladder together while someone else went up there to untie her?
Can we get another person on this side?
Yep.
Up then.
Excuse me, but I have a question.
What's up?
Is it safe to assume this means we're done with the vent plan? I doubt anyone else is going to make an attempt to climb up to the vent. So, are we done? And if we're done, can we take our mattresses back? Well, that's good at least.
Yeah.
I'm going to go bring this back to my room.
Alright, everyone. I, Headmaster Watari Nishino, call to order the second official Fujioka something high school staff meeting. Today's agenda is one thing and one thing only. Okazaki.
Huh?
You're weirding people out.
Huh?
Headmaster Watari has received several complaints about you doing weird stuff. And we've got the evidence to back it.
But you don't.
Here's the rundown for today's discussion. You lied about your reward. You made Wada quit our team. You fired a gun in the middle of the trial. And you did a really bad job investigating.
I feel like these are all fairly explainable. Can I defend myself?
You may. Number 1, your reward.
Okay, well, if I had told you I was carrying a gun, would you have been concerned?
Probably yes.
So would you have been more or less concerned if I then told you I had no idea where that gun was?
More concerned, probably.
Then, doesn't it make sense? I was sparing your feelings.
Well, I mean, I guess, but I still would have rather known you were carrying a gun. Especially since it came up in trial. That would have been a good time to mention it, Okazaki.
Then I'll mention it next time. Do you know if Hayashi is going to give it back, though? Since it's mine and not hers?
She's keeping it.
Why?
Because everyone thinks you're gonna shoot somebody.
If I was going to shoot somebody, wouldn't I have done it earlier?
Well, I hope not. Who would you even shoot?
If I had to pick?
Okazaki!
Was that not a real question?
Okay, just... whatever. So, to be clear, your defense is that you were sparing my feelings.
Yes.
Okay then, let's look at our next allegation. You made Wada quit our team.
Wada's an adult. He can make his own decisions.
He's 17. You're 17. I'm 17.
Well, regardless, I didn't make Wada do anything. I didn't even know he had quit the team.
Well, he did. This morning, when I told him we were having a meeting.
That's his decision, though.
Yeah, but he quit because you locked him in a bathroom stall. You freaked him out and now he doesn't want to be in our club anymore.
That's out of my control.
Well, it wasn't out of your control to lock him in a bathroom stall, Hanano.
It was for the good of the investigation. I had to rule him out.
There were better ways to rule him out. You could have just asked where he was.
He could have just lied.
Well, yeah, he could have, but Tsuno could have vouched for him.
Tsuno wasn't with us. My way was quicker.
Hanano, you can't just do whatever you want because it's quicker than being humane.
I don't think what I did was particularly inhumane. Nothing even happened. He was just locked in a bathroom stall for a minute or two at most. That's actually a very normal amount of time to spend in a bathroom stall.
Yeah, but you knew he wasn't gonna like it.
I've already given you my defense. What's the next allegation?
You fired a gun in the middle of a trial.
Again, that was for investigation purposes.
How?
Kamimoto's cataplexy is triggered by sudden spikes in his heart rate, right? So when he gets worked up or startled, he has an episode. I wanted to see if the gunshot would have been startling enough to knock him out. If it was, he had to be innocent.
Okay, that one makes a little more sense, I guess, but I still feel like it wasn't super necessary. I'm sure we had other ways of ruling him out without firing a gun in a crowded room. You could have just said boo or something.
I'll keep that in mind for next time.
Your last allegation is the fact that you were an awful detective.
How is it my fault that I was assigned rooms with no evidence in them?
I mean, before that, you walked right under Chiba's body and didn't notice anything.
That was admittedly a lapse in professionalism.
Yeah, no kidding. You could have at least looked up.
But I wanted to get back to the sleepover.
Okazaki, your position as Hall Overlord is on thin ice. I don't want to have to dismiss you from my staff. You need to pull it together.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, though.
I mean, you need to be more personable. Stop doing weird stuff. Talk to people. We should make you some friends or something.
Huh?
You know what? Yeah, that's our new focus. We're going to make you some friends. Or something. I officially conclude this meeting.
That's extremely vague, though.
Meeting concluded. Come.
But where are we even going?
Come on. It is disgusting to watch you eat like that.
I'm not sure what you mean. I'm just eating. You are. Even with subpar soba noodles.
I feel like the noodles are totally fine.
Well, if everyone else is having more... Oh, Hasegawa. I'm sorry. I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, Okazaki, hey. No worries. I was just looking around. I can go if you want.
No need. I'm just exploring. Where's Toshi?
He went back to the chemistry lab. He needed to sit down for a bit.
I'm not used to seeing you two separated. You don't tend to branch out very often.
Well, I just prefer to keep a pretty small group of friends, I think.
Why don't you come take a seat?
Huh?
This looks like it's probably a guidance counselor's office, right? So come sit. Let me guide you.
What?
What's wrong?
I really think I'd rather just get back to exploring Okazaki.
No. Sit.
Right, just for a little bit.
Hooray.
Why, though?
We're in a guidance counselor's office. I want to provide you with guidance.
On what?
On your complete and utter isolation from the rest of humanity.
What? Huh?
You only ever spend time with Kamimura. Do you have a single other friend in this entire building?
I mean, do you?
I have several friends. Watari and Tamba are my friends.
Well, I mean, I've got other friends. Hama's my friend.
You read next to each other. I don't think that counts. That's parallel play, not interaction.
Parallel play?
Or do you feel a sense of responsibility?
Huh?
Without your constant doting, Toshi wouldn't have any friends either, right?
Don't call him that.
He would be completely alone too. So are you staying by his side because he's your friend? Or because without you, he would be totally isolated? Would that make you feel bad?
I don't think this is how guidance counselors talk to people.
Or maybe you spend time with him because you know that nobody else wants to spend time with you. Maybe you think he's the best you can do. Is that true?
What? No.
Then maybe you simply pity him?
Pity him? No, definitely not. We just have a lot to talk about.
I see. So then you're saying it's simply a genuine friendship?
Yes!
Maybe my guidance counseling needs a bit of work then.
Yeah. Maybe.
Unfortunate.
Can I please go now?
Hold on. There's still more I'd like to ask you about.
There is?
If I recall from Salvation Game, you have a panic disorder. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, sort of, yeah.
Sort of? Or yeah?
Why are you even asking me about this?
Because I'm your guidance counselor. I'm simply looking out for you.
It doesn't feel like you're looking out for me.
You seem like an incredibly anxious person, Mr. Hasegawa. Like a weird little cat or something. Or one of those shaky dogs that looks like a weird little cat.
Huh?
Is that related to your panic disorder?
Okazaki, seriously, I don't want to talk anymore. Can Can I please leave?
I guess so. Run back to class, Mr. Hasegawa.
Huh? Sure. Okay. Bye, Okazaki.
I wonder if Watari would let me be a guidance counselor, too.
Huh? What's all this?
It looks like a server room.
I don't think my high school had a server room.
It's not incredibly common for a high school to have its own server room. Why did you shut the door?
Because you and I need to have a serious talk.
Can we at least turn the lights on? I can't really see anything in here.
Okazaki, what's your problem?
What do you mean?
That whole thing with Wada during the investigation? And Kamimura during the trial? Why are you picking on them?
You're overthinking this. I was investigating. It's nothing more than that.
That's not how people investigate.
That's not how you investigate.
Listen, I don't know what you're doing or why you think it's okay, but don't mess with Wada again. I mean it, because I will find out.
And do what? You'll find out. And then what?
Whoa! What's going on in here?
What?
You two having some private closet time?
No?
Ooh, a server room.
I'm going to continue my exploration now. Your feedback's been noted, Manami.
Right.
You okay? What was that about?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Come on.
Wait up!
That would have to be a very large ramp.
Has
Why not?
Prince?
There's a server room, too, right next to the computer lab. There's another storage closet between them, but it looked like it was mostly for extension cords and things like that.
Isn't it?
What else did we find in the West Wing?
There was a guidance counselor's office. The desk in there is fairly nice.
Except you, Okazaki. You stay. Staff meeting.
Of course.
Okazaki?
Hasegawa, you made it. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I got your note. You wanted to see me in here? Again?
I did. Just yesterday, I got the official go-ahead from Headmaster Watari to become the school guidance counselor.
I'm happy for you?
And as an apology for yesterday's flawed counseling session, I decided to give you another session today, free of charge.
Oh, I'll pass. I'm really not interested. At all.
I promise you that I'll be much more professional today than I was yesterday. I've been reading up on how to therapize much more efficiently.
Is that something you can read up on in a single afternoon?
Absolutely.
Um,
Please, come take a seat.
but...
If you don't, I'll cry, and then you'll feel terrible.
What? Are you threatening me into attending counseling?
It's remarkably effective. Also, nobody else is awake yet, so if you say no, you're probably going to be bored.
Fine. I guess. For a bit, since you seem to really want it.
Hooray. Take a seat. So, Hasegawa-kin, how are you feeling today?
I'm tired. Kind of hungry.
You haven't had breakfast yet?
Not yet, no.
I see. Do you usually eat breakfast?
Usually, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes if I eat too early in the morning, it messes up my stomach a bit, so sometimes I just wait till lunch.
I see. Why is that?
I don't know.
And how does that make you feel?
Fine?
I see. So, Hasegawa-kin, it's been a stressful couple of weeks, hasn't it?
God, yeah, no kidding. Kind of hard to argue that. I haven't been sleeping very well. What with, everything going on.
That's perfectly understandable. Repeated murders can really put a person on edge. Your feelings are quite valid.
It doesn't help that I don't really have any self-defense skills or anything.
Does that make you nervous?
Everything makes me nervous.
Does it make you worry that you'll be killed?
Yeah, it does.
I see. And yet you still came to meet with me alone in the early morning hours? That's surprising.
I didn't even think of that.
Perhaps you could stand to be a little more paranoid.
I'm always paranoid.
That's probably contributing quite a bit to your stress.
Well, yeah, obviously, but it's not really something I can do anything about.
I know we touched on it briefly before, but to clarify, you suffer from a panic disorder, yes?
Yeah, I have anxiety.
What kind?
Generalized.
I see. How long have you had that?
A while, I guess. Most of my life.
And do you take medication?
Usually, yeah, but I'm about to run out, so probably not much longer. I've only got a couple of days left.
Does that make you nervous?
Very.
I see. What else makes you nervous?
Oh, I mean, lots of things. I don't know how my mom and sisters are doing right now, for starters. I mean, I hope they're okay, but if I can't even remember where I was when I got taken, there's no telling where they were. I hope they're at home.
I see.
And, Kazutoshi makes me nervous, I guess. Because I worry about him. And I wish both of us were a little better at defending ourselves. Just in case.
Understandable.
And the whole motives thing makes me really nervous. Because we're due for another one in a couple of days, I think. That's the pattern I've noticed, at least. We get 3 days of peace before the rabbit starts getting impatient. That means tomorrow is probably our last day before we get a new motive. That makes me nervous.
And what about the outside world? Does anything outside of the game make you nervous?
Oh, jeez. Definitely, I have no job. That makes me kind of nervous.
And yet you make very good money.
Well, yeah, but it's not like I could just do quiz shows forever. Eventually, they just won't bring me on anymore, surely.
You've already accrued enough prize money to be comfortable for life, though.
I guess, but still. I like having security.
Anything else?
School makes me kind of nervous sometimes. Not for any academic reasons, really, but, I just don't like going.
I see. But you're rather academically gifted.
Yeah, I mean, I know things, but still, I just don't really like being in school.
It sounds like a lot of things make you nervous.
Yeah.
What do you think will happen when your medication runs out?
I think I'm going to have a really hard time.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of side effects that come with dropping paroxetine so suddenly. But, aside from those, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be even more afraid than I already am. I can't.
I see. So your biggest issue at the moment is that you're afraid.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm afraid there isn't much I can say to assuage your concerns. You're in a killing game, after all. A certain level of fear is healthy. Fear is what will keep you protected in this game. Though, I can't say your fear has been leading you towards particularly smart decisions so far. After all, you came here completely alone. You look remarkably unsettled.
Because you're talking like you're about to kill me.
Well, to be clear, I'm not about to kill you. I think we've made some good progress here today, Mr. Hasegawa. Is there anything else you wanted to discuss with me before I let you go?
I don't think so, no.
I see.
That wasn't really therapy, though. You just sort of sat there saying, I see, and asking me questions.
I'm giving you room to vent your feelings.
Right. Thanks?
If we have nothing else to discuss, you're free to go eat breakfast. Thank you for letting me practice my counseling skills on you.
Right. So, I can go now, right?
You may.
Right. Well, bye, Okazaki.
Goodbye.
Welcome.
Am I being interviewed then? I'm surprised you wouldn't prefer someone with a bigger personality. I don't imagine I'll have anything particularly flashy to say.
You have been summoned here to participate in the 5th student interview of your session. Please take a seat.
And what if I choose not to answer any questions?
Ultimately, I have no say over whether or not you decide to answer. However, I would greatly prefer it if you chose to be cooperative. I believe it would make things easier on both of us.
Well, we'll see, I guess. What's the first question?
Very well. Let's begin. Your first question is as follows. Do you believe your parents raised you properly?
My parents? I don't think so, no. They were very traditional people, in a manner of speaking.
Is that so?
My father was a politician for most of my life, so he was very concerned with public appearances, I think. It was exceptionally difficult to live up to his standards. We didn't get along well. My mother was fairly similar. I'm not even really sure if they even liked me. It certainly didn't seem like they took well to my hobbies, or my style, or my friends, or how I chose to express myself.
I see.
I would say they raised me to be somewhat rebellious, though I'm sure that wasn't their intention.
Noted. Your second question is as follows. What is your stance on drug use?
I'd say I'm all for it, in most cases. I'm rather adventurous about it as well. I find marijuana is helpful for relaxing if one is particularly overworked. I'll basically smoke anything I can roll, actually.
I see. Very well. Your third question is as follows. What kind of place do you live in?
I live in Nagoya.
I believe the question is referring to your accommodations.
I live in an apartment building. If you're looking for something more specific than that, it's a fairly unkempt apartment. I don't take very good care of my space. There are clothes everywhere. Practically all the time.
I see. Your fourth question is as follows. Is there anyone in the whole world you would kill for?
Definitely not. I struggle deeply with commitment, and I'm an exceptional coward. I wouldn't kill for anyone. Self-preservation is a priority for me. I have no relationship with my family, and I haven't preserved any long-term romantic bonds for longer than a month or so at best. I suppose my closest relationships would consist of a few friends and one-off sexual partners. I had a roommate I was fairly intimate with before.
Noted. Please do not go into detail on this matter.
She was exceptionally attractive, if that's where your concern is coming from.
It is not where my concern is coming from. Your fifth question is as follows. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I suppose there are plenty of things to choose from. I'd like to be braver, and I'd like to be more reliable. I'd also like to be more intelligent and more successful. Less obedient, maybe, but if I can only pick one thing, then I suppose I'd like to no longer be diabetic. It's a fairly massive hindrance on my everyday life, and it would be convenient to be rid of that hindrance forever.
Okazaki hanano.
Yes?
You are answering all of these questions as Okazaki hanano, correct?
Oh. No, I had chosen to answer them all as Ninomiya Yohei. Is that not acceptable?
It is not acceptable.
Ah, my apologies.
Who is Ninomiya Yohei?
An old roommate. He's interesting, so I thought I would answer as him, to be flashier.
Please answer as Okazaki hanano from here on out.
Of course.
With that established, your sixth question is as follows. Why don't you live with your roommates anymore?
Two of my roommates entered a long-term relationship and decided to move out together. Another one decided to move out on her own when she had secured a higher-paying position in her profession. At that point, it was only myself and Ninomiya. I decided that I would prefer to pursue my own independent path and moved out promptly. There are no hard feelings as far as I'm aware.
I see. Your seventh question is as follows. Do you think Monomoko is doing a good or bad job running the killing game?
This is awkward and uncomfortable.
I won't take your answer personally.
Regardless, it feels rude to answer.
I truly do not mind.
You're sure? I wouldn't want to offend.
I will not be offended. Please proceed as... Would I have reason to be offended?
Well, I'm not sure. I haven't thought through my answer. I just didn't want to offend on the off chance that I had a critique to share.
Please answer the question however you see fit.
Alright, well, I suppose if I consider it from the perspective of your goals, then you're doing fine, I guess? I have no complaints. Obviously, I'm not enjoying it very much as a student, but from the perspective of the host, I'd say you aren't doing too badly. If your job is to make us kill each other, you're clearly passing with flying colors.
Thank you.
I'll add that it's sometimes fairly obvious when you're making things up on the spot. Additionally, you occasionally come off as rather weak-willed. Aside from that, you're doing fine. I'd say the bigger priority is making us kill each other, which you're doing great at. You made us kill each other twice. I'd consider that a success for you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Your 8th question is as follows. How would you describe your moral code?
My moral code? I suppose I would describe it as malleable. I don't believe morals are as cut and dry as people seem to believe. Morals are complicated and susceptible to a vast array of variables. What one person may consider a moral may be considered completely acceptable by someone with a different upbringing.
Is that so?
Quite. Some people may also reconsider the morals of an action if that action can be justified by the ends it reaches. For example, I'm currently in trouble for locking Wada in a bathroom stall during the last investigation, which several people are considering to be an immoral action. However, one might argue that it was actually morally justifiable, since it provided the group with a helpful piece of evidence come trial time.
Ah.
I'm not trying to excuse myself, but I don't think morals are black or white. They're complicated and vary between people. There's nothing that states one person's morals to be an ultimate truth over anyone else's. Perhaps bad morals have a place in the world as well. I'm not sure it's anyone's place to make that determination. Perhaps the world would be better off in the hands of people that the mass of society consider to be villainous. I'm not sure, because I don't know anything about moral philosophy. I also don't care, because it's very dorky and boring.
Noted. Your 9th question is as follows. Do you think your younger self would be proud of what you turned out into? Would they admire you? Or would they be disappointed?
My younger self would be very, very proud of the person I am now. Incredibly proud. I think she would admire me quite a bit.
I see. Your final question is as follows. If you could say one thing to the forces behind the killing game, what would that be?
Behind the killing game? Hi.
Is that all?
Yes.
Very well. Thank you for participating in the 5th student interview of the session. You may now return to your daily activities.
Thank you. I was actually in the middle of something I need to be getting back to. I'm supposed to be on hall patrol right now.
Don't let me keep you.
Of course. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, you!
Leave.
Hi, Toshi.
What are you doing in here?
Get out.
We're on hallway patrol.
That's right. I'm tagging along for the day to supervise. I'm the headmaster, after all.
Leave.
You can at least show some respect and actually look up when we're talking to you.
You'd have to look pretty far up.
I'm busy. You can very obviously see that.
Oh, what does this do?
Twist the thing.
What? Don't! Leave it!
What's in the cabinet?
Do you think I could break this if I threw it down hard enough?
You wouldn't have to throw it that hard. It's glass.
Stop touching stuff! God, leave! Why are you two so annoying?
We have just as much right to the chemistry lab as you do.
So you need to barge in here while I'm using it and start breaking shit?
We didn't even break anything. We're just patrolling.
Just stop touching stuff and let me work. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, nobody's touching your nerdoscope.
It's actually a pretty nice microscope. Kudos.
Shut up.
Oh, what's in here?
Put that down.
Can I taste it?
Can I taste it?
Stop! Fucking Christ, it's luminol!
Luminol?
Yeah, luminol. It makes blood glow. At crime scenes.
Ouch. He gave you the layman's explanation.
Wait, I'm full of blood, right? So if I did drink it, would I glow?
No, you puke. Now put it down.
What are you inspecting?
There were a couple of slides sitting in the microscope case when I found it. To know what's in them. Trying to figure it out.
I see. Can I take a look?
No. Fuck off.
That was rather definitive. It's not your microscope.
It is if I take it and bring it back to my dorm room and never return it.
Well, I suppose that would make it your microscope, now wouldn't it?
Bottoms up.
Watari!
I wanna glow.
Unless your stomach is full of loose blood, I don't think it would do anything but make you sick.
Okazaki, I really need your support right now. We're staff. United front.
Oh, bottoms up then.
Woo, yeah!
God, just leave! Fucking Christ!
Gentlemen, and Okazaki.
I feel like I'd rather see someone else as host, just for a change of pace. Maybe Kamimura?
Excuse me?
Hasegawa?
Huh? My.
Think you can incinerate soup.
I don't know. I think we should hear him out.
Soba.
If it's anything like the soba from the other day, I'm already intrigued.
Really need to stop eating noodles like that, though, hanano.
I feel like it looks rather fun.
It looks terrifying.
Fun. Some here, too, please.
Recipe for half this shit would depress me.
But you're notoriously upbeat and optimistic.
And now, representing both Okazaki and Zuno in Nagoya, the kitchen is happy to present you with miso katsu.
Me?
I love red miso.
So, you and Okazaki are both from Nagoya?
Guess so. I had no idea.
Me neither. I'm not sure she's much of a hugger.
I lived off of a diet of, like, gravel and blood.
I don't think I ever thought that, actually.
Hanano! Where did your head go?
I'm in the coat,
She's got her own tent.
I'm back.
Missed you, Okazaki.
I'm kind of addicted to this yakitori, honestly.
Kidding.
Agreed.
One?
Ow! Don't poke me! Jesus!
Theft is a crime, Hama.
Maybe.
I don't actually know a lot about Hamamatsu. The skills are popular there.
I'm not.
I'm still eating the takoyaki. It's good.
There's a couple of you I could do without. Mostly Okazaki.
At least you remembered my name this time.
Don't get used to it.
Everyone?
Not yet. We haven't seen anything from my hometown.
She's beating him again.
Ah, so that's why he's playing host.
Ew.
Indeed.
So loud.
Then cover your ears.
Shit.
Does this mean we're getting a new motive?
Please.
I mean, I have a coat on.
Morning, Okazaki.
Are you really eating hot pot this early?
It's good.
Stop eating that hot pot.
What the fuck?
Sounds like there's a ghost. No other explanation I can think of.
Is she in your coat?
No,
No!
She's in her coat.
she's not. There's a ghost.
Ooh.
You can't just tell a ghost to stop saying ooh. That's rude.
Yeah, Kamimura, that's rude.
But
Hanano, shuffle! I wanna go on Hayashi.
Yes, ma'am. Ghost.
Bye, weirdos.
Wada.
Oh, Okazaki!
Where are you going?
I was just gonna go back downstairs to the AV room.
Why?
I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do to get the data off the PCs upstairs. So,
I'm surprised you're so willing to walk around alone given the circumstances. I'd be feeling a little more cautious if I were you.
But you're walking around alone too, aren't you?
Of course not. I'm here with you. Sorry to have to do this again.
Wait.
Try not to break anything. The server looks expensive.
Okazaki? Okazaki!
Wow.
What? What are you even talking about? Open the door!
Ah, this is sounding awfully familiar.
God, oh God, no. Okazaki, please. No, please, not again.
Perhaps you should find the light switch.
I can't. Please don't do this, please.
You're not particularly self-sufficient, are you?
Okazaki.
You're not even trying to get out, though. You're just begging. That's rather pathetic.
Because I can't get out. You're pushing on the door.
I suppose it's true.
Okazaki.
I don't really see the point in letting you out again when you're still so weak that anyone could just throw you back in there. You wouldn't be able to do anything about it, right?
Please.
No. You're completely powerless as a person. How do you feel about that? You're helpless. Do you want me to let you out? Wada, do you want me to let you out?
Please.
Then ask me nicely.
Please let me out.
I guess I could, but how are you going to stop me from just locking you in again? You're incredibly weak and not very brave or smart, so it would be pretty easy to just catch you again later.
It's so dark.
And yet you won't even try to find the light point.
I can't breathe.
Maybe you're not trying hard enough. Every moment that you've been struggling ultimately comes back to you. You're the one who won't try. You're the one who won't defend yourself. If you can't be stronger, that's your fault, isn't it?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Find the light switch, Manami.
I can't.
See? It's right here. It's disappointing to see that you're so completely helpless on your own. It's no wonder you cling to Manami like that. You're incapable. Stand up. You can't even stand up on your own? Maybe I should close the door again.
Don't. Please. Don't.
Well, that's all I needed to see, I think. I'm going to head back downstairs. Have a nice afternoon, Wada.
Hey, Hanano.
Hello.
Still carrying around a ghost?
Not anymore, no. Now I'm just waiting.
Waiting? For what?
Okazaki!
Huh?
For that.
What the hell is your problem?
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Seriously! Are you messed up in the head or something? What was the point of that?
You'll have to be more specific.
I'm locking Wada in the server room!
I suppose it was a bit of an experiment.
An experiment? What is wrong with you? What could you possibly learn from that?
Well, firstly, I learned that Wada doesn't know where the light switch in the server room is.
Okazaki, enough! I'm not playing around. Leave him alone.
I don't see how what I'm doing is all that bad. I let him go, didn't I? Not only that, but I didn't hurt him. Not at all. I locked him in the server room for 2 minutes. Is that really so bad?
Yes! Because you knew that I would have set him! A lot!
But then, isn't that on him? For being so easy to bother?
No! It's on you for taking advantage of him for whatever the hell it is you gain from doing this shit!
And there he is.
Wada.
Hello, Wada.
Just stay back there, okay? I need to talk to Okazaki for a minute.
Talk to me? It seems more like you're screaming at me. Heavily.
Okazaki, listen to me. I don't know what you're doing or why you think any of this is okay, but it ends right now.
Or else?
Or else I'm going to hurt you.
I don't really think you could.
Well, you're wrong. Stay away from him.
You aren't in charge of me, Manami. I hate to break it to you, but you can't really tell me what I am and am not allowed to do.
It's not about being in charge or what you're allowed to do. It's about basic human decency. It's about having morals. You have no reason to be acting like this.
Curiosity.
Curiosity doesn't give you a free pass to torment people.
He could have ended it at any point by simply making an effort to escape. That's on him.
Okazaki! You know he's not gonna do that. He was scared. You knew he wasn't going to fight back. Why would you put him through that?
Maybe it was fun.
What the hell is wrong with you?
The look on your face right now is certainly worth it.
You...
Goodbye, Suno. Until next time.
Attention all staff! Headmaster Watari has called this meeting today to discuss an extremely pressing issue. Recent reports of unacceptable behavior from school staff have been brought to my attention. We're gathered here today to discuss. Okazaki, would you like to start us off?
I'm innocent.
Okay, that's a good starting point. Allow me to rebuttal. Okazaki, what the heck is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Why are you being weird all of a sudden? You used to be weird in like a quirky and fun way, and you still are. But like with Wada, now you're bad weird. You're too weird. Why are you being weird?
I just have an interest in him.
Like what? Like you like him?
No, definitely not.
Then what is it?
I just find him psychologically interesting. He has extremely strong reactions to stress. I'm curious about why.
Okay, that's something. We can work with that. If you can figure out why Wada acts weird, will you stop bullying him?
Yes. Maybe? I think I already know why.
Okay, so work with me here. Bounce off me. Let me be your springboard. Give me your thought process.
Well, we know he lives alone, right?
Right. The rabbit said that.
And we know he was in the foster system.
Right?
I think the reason he was in the foster system is that he comes from an abusive home.
Very possible. I mean, if not, they would have probably just put him back with his parents at some point, right?
I think that it's a little more complicated than that. But the fact that he's already living alone at his age makes me think that, at the very least, he doesn't have any family that he can be living with at the moment. I think that's because his home was ill-fitting. It would explain a lot of the things that I've noticed about him.
Oh, yeah?
For starters, he's extremely underweight. When I picked him up earlier, it was like picking up a cat. He just weighs nothing. He also hoards food in his room, right? Tamba mentioned that. But why hoard food if you aren't going to eat it?
Good question.
I think he probably comes from a home facing food insecurity. It's a pretty common reaction for children who aren't being fed. He's hoarding food under the concern that he won't have access to food in the future. But because he doesn't want to run out of food, he never eats the hoard.
Oh, I see.
So, we know that he was in foster care. We know that he lives alone. We know that he has some issues surrounding food. What else do we know? Well, one thing I've noticed is that whenever he's under extreme stress, he starts defensively claiming that he didn't do anything or that he doesn't understand what he did. Things like that. It makes me think that in the past, he was probably put under similar levels of stress whenever he did something.
What do you mean?
I mean that when he committed what his parents considered to be a slight, he would be punished with abuse. That's how things seem to me, at least. It would tie a lot of his behaviors together.
So what's your conclusion then?
My conclusion is that Wada comes from an abusive and neglectful home life. He entered the foster system, where he probably met additional struggles. It's not like the foster system is notoriously comfortable. From there, he moved out at a young age, and now he lives completely on his own. He's probably working through quite a bit of unchecked trauma.
Wow, makes you look really good for locking him in a room, Okazaki.
Well...
Twice!
Well, it was important to know.
No, it wasn't! It was none of our business to know!
We need to be aware of everyone's mindsets, Nishi. Especially right now. There's another motive in play, people are going to start killing each other again soon. We need to be prepared.
Hanano, it was none of your business!
Why are you mad at me?
Because if Wada didn't want us to know that, we shouldn't know. That's his business. And it's especially not grounds for you to treat him like that. Okazaki, you need to leave him alone. I mean it. This ends here. You figured out what you wanted to figure out. There's nothing left for you to find. Drop it.
Fine. I won't trap him again.
Good. Don't. I'm concluding this meeting. I want to go apologize to Wada for this giant mistake on behalf of the school staff. Frankly, you should too.
Stupid
What are you working on? Oh my, I didn't mean to startle you.
Okazaki. Leave me alone.
I only came to apologize on behalf of the school staff. I have no ill intent towards you. What are you working on?
I'm trying to get the 3D printer to work.
3D printer?
Yeah. I only found it in the storage closet today. I'm trying to set it up.
I see. Hey, Wada. You're a bit of a loudmouth, aren't you? You went to turn this into a whole big ordeal. Why? You didn't have to do that. You really forced my hand when you think about it. Scream all you want. Nobody's coming.
Mommy!
She's not coming. Even if she was coming. That's who you'd want to call? Not Hama? Not Hayashi? I feel like they'd be a better line of defense.
Someone!
They're not coming. Nobody's coming.
Stop.
There's quite genuinely nothing you can do about it. I'll stop when I feel like stopping. Or when the carpet stops soaking up your blood. I don't want to make a bigger mess in here than I have to. I think that's probably enough for now. She's not coming. Wada, if you tell a single person what happened in here, I'll come back. Over and over and over. Do you understand that? Goodbye. Hopefully I can leave you alone from this point on.
King.
What even happened? Hello.
Oh, hanano, hey. Have you been on your best behavior today?
Of course.
Good. Now let me in your coat. I'm freezing. Ugh, it's so fucking cold in here.
It'll be even colder tomorrow.
I'm not ready for that. I wonder when it's gonna get too cold.
What do you mean?
Like, I wonder when someone's gonna snap. I'm nice and warm in my Okazaki coat tent, but like, have you seen Toshi lately? I think he's literally dying.
And you think that'll push him to kill?
I mean, maybe?
I don't think he's even really capable of that, though, is he? Kamimura is kind of extremely weak.
Well, yeah, but he's smart, right? Plus he knows chemicals. What if he poisons someone or fills my morning coffee with like exploding juice?
Exploding juice?
Yeah, the kind that blows you up.
I don't know if he knows how to make that.
Well, what about Hiroaki? He's been pissy lately, right? Maybe he'll snap.
I might argue that Hiroaki is even weaker.
Wonder who they'd all kill.
Well, who would you kill?
I don't want to think about that.
Well, who do you think would kill you?
I mean, I don't really want to think about that either. I don't want to die.
I don't want you to die either.
What if I die and there's just nothing there? I can't even imagine that. There has to be something, right? It can't just end like that. I hope I get reincarnated. That would be nice.
What would you want to be?
I don't know. I gotta think about it. Come back to me. What would you want to be?
I think I'd want to be a fox.
Shocker. Well, if you're gonna be a fox, I'll be a fox. That way, we can be foxes together.
That would be nice, I think.
But I don't want to die. I hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
It'll be quite cold tomorrow morning, so I'm sure you'll be able to tell right away whether you're alive or not.
Honestly, I hope it's cold tomorrow morning. If I woke up and it was warm, that'd be pretty bad news for someone.
I suppose you're not wrong.
Then, I hope it keeps getting colder, so that we know everyone's okay. Hey, Okazaki? Thank you for being a friend to me.
Of course. Good morning.
Okazaki, good morning.
I'm gonna go
We still have gyoza?
I wish. Those are the ones my made special just for Kamimura.
The unseen blessings of dietary restrictions.
I'm gonna.
Looks like we need to organize again. Don't want to run out of time.
Give us a minute. Ken!
Why do people always ask for a minute? They're in limited supply. We have to start investigating.
Just shut up!
Or we'll all die. I think we should divide up like usual, but I don't think Hiroaki should be in charge this time.
Where is Hiroaki?
That's a very good question. No more wasting time. We need to figure out how we're going to investigate. There's far too many rooms and not nearly enough hands to do things how we've been doing them so far. We need a different plan.
Then...
Why are we still wasting time? We need to figure out what we're doing.
What the hell is wrong with you? Seriously, Okazaki, he just died! There's blood everywhere,
Yes, that's typically what happens when your head comes off.
Just give us a second to process it!
Fine. And while you're processing, we can all die, because nobody investigated and we have no info to go off of for the trial. Do you realize how ridiculous you sound? Here's what I'm going to suggest. We prioritize the rooms that seem important. If there's any time left, we can check the other rooms. Either way, we need to stay in pairs.
How bad is it?
It's extremely gruesome. Then the rest of us are on investigation duty. What other rooms are important? All right, looks like we're already breaking off. Those two are a pair now.
What? But Takeshi always investigates with me!
Not today, I guess. I think it's pretty clear that his head came off in the art supply room.
We're getting...
Then let's just pair off like this. Yanagi and Hayashi can go off together because they're both not here. Someone can go tell them what's going on. Start them off in the med bay since Hayashi's already there. Tsuno and Wada are already paired up. Ojima and Hasegawa are already paired up. So that leaves...
You, me, Tamba.
That's an odd number.
Then I'll go off alone.
I don't think that's a very good...
Actually,
But then I have to investigate with Tamba.
You'd rather investigate with Hiroaki?
We've got this, Okazaki.
I don't really want to work with Tamba.
Hold on! Wait up!
Then there could be traps anywhere.
Shut up.
Admittedly a bit confused, though. How does a double murder even work here? Are there two killers?
What? No way! It has to be the same person!
Says who?
Ask during.
Come on. There has to be something.
Wada, what are you?
Shut up! Okazaki, stay over there. I mean it.
You seem somewhat tense.
Okazaki, I mean it. Come over here, and I'll hurt you.
I find that hard to believe.
Okazaki, I'm serious.
Where did you get that?
It's none of your business. Leave me alone.
Are you going to hurt me, Wada?
I will, if I have to. I will.
I don't think you have the nerve to do that.
I will!
I simply want to investigate.
Go away. I am already investigating in here.
But we're meant to be investigating in pairs, aren't we? I'd like to.
I told you to stay over there!
I can't say I'm a fan of this behavior from you, but it's a little funny to see you in such a state standing over the same bloodstain you made the last time we talked. You really did make a mess of this place, Wada. Have some manners. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to walk past you, because I'd like to investigate. I'd rather you didn't give me any trouble.
Stay there.
No.
Okazaki, seriously. I don't want to hurt you.
Then don't.
Then stay there!
I really don't think you... Wada?
Wait, no.
Wada, did you just stab me?
I wasn't...
I'm bleeding.
You wouldn't stop.
Are you trying to kill me?
I told you to stop.
Wada, what's... Okazaki?
What the hell?
What happened?
You stabbed me.
Yanagi, run her down to medbay. Help her.
You stabbed me.
Wada, Okazaki, Watari, Hama, Yanagi, Okazaki.
We're here.
Sorry. Hell?
I'm alright.
What happened?
I got a little stabbed.
What?
Stabbed? Who stabbed you?
Wada.
Seriously?
Hanano!
Hello.
You're covered in blood because she got stabbed! You what?
I got stabbed.
She got stabbed.
You got stabbed?
You!
My!
Who the fuck do you think you are pulling that kind of shit on someone half your size?
My!
Let's go.
What?
Yeah, you just stabbed Okazaki. What were you trying to do if not kill her?
I wasn't trying to kill her. It was an accident.
It wasn't an accident. You told me you were going to stab me, then you stabbed me.
But you... that's not fair.
I don't think it gets more intentional than that.
Don't-
Wada, what is she talking about? What did you tell her?
I didn't. I didn't.
Leave him alone. I'm serious. Stop.
I just want to know what he told Hayashi, since I really don't know what he's talking about.
Yes, you do, Hanano.
Hanano, what are they talking about?
Well,
You hurt him.
I didn't.
Is that it in me?
So, it's okay to attempt to murder me just because you find me threatening.
You tried to kill him.
I didn't. Regardless of whether or not I hurt him, I never tried to kill him. Kicking someone to death? That seems kind of ridiculous.
Why would you attack him?
Huh?
He was a member of the staff. He's my friend. You're my friend. Why would you? Hanano, I told you to leave him alone.
You told me that after I visited Wada, though.
So then you admit you kicked the crap out of him.
Visited? I said I visited.
Why is this?
This is an order from the headmaster.
Right.
Or it did.
He did. I can confirm. I was patrolling. I saw him go in.
Can all.
Then it can't be Wada, right? Since he has an alibi for the time Kamimoto should have been getting murdered.
First place.
What do you mean?
Well, like.
What about a container of some kind?
What, like one of the big plastic bins from the storage room?
That would work, yeah.
In this.
Then maybe we should look on the other side of that note?
What?
Well, the note was meant to incriminate Wada, right? But Hasegawa's the only one who had access to his own room. He could have planted it there pretty easily. Not to mention all the access he had to Kamimoto.
What?
You had access to Kamimoto, right? I mean, you were always with him, weren't you?
What the hell are you saying?
I'm saying that we should turn our suspicions towards you. Either way, I'm grateful that you chose not to kill me, Hasegawa. Even if Wada feels differently.
Oh.
And you were in the library when he died, right, Hasegawa? Right across the hall? All alone? That's a pretty flimsy alibi. Hasegawa took Kamimoto's key yesterday when they were alone together, which is all the time, and then copied it with a 3D printer. Hasegawa's bright, so I don't really believe that he wouldn't know how to get it working, even if Wada said it was broken. He clones the key, gives Kamimoto the real one, then uses the fake one to break into his room. He brings him upstairs, then he kills him.
That's not...
Or maybe the key was just so he could get into Kamimoto's room again later, to tamper with the crime scene, I mean. Nobody would think anything weird of Hasegawa and Kamimoto walking down the hall together, right? So maybe that's how he got Kamimoto upstairs. They just walked together. Then he killed him.
I didn't do shower after that.
But even so, you still...
Stop talking like you know me. Or him, for that matter. You don't know shit about either of us.
But I'm your therapist.
No, Okazaki, you're not.
But they're not based on nothing. They make sense. If you're done with your little outburst, I think it's worth noting that on top of everything else, you're the one who found the body. That's somewhat strange in and of itself.
Oh, wait, that's right. Hasegawa found the body.
Exactly.
So, it couldn't have been him.
Huh?
He...
Works.
It does make sense.
Then he's innocent.
Nor did I.
Thanks.
Was that all? No other wounds?
Yeah, I wish.
How would you know?
Just... can we move on?
We need to explore every possibility, unless you have a reason why we shouldn't.
Because that's...
I can definitely see that being the case.
Who investigated the chem lab, though?
I did.
I feel like letting you run around the chem lab is like a lab safety violation or something.
Maybe. But I did notice something while I was there. We were missing a few bottles.
Multiple? What exactly were we missing?
Well, I know we were missing flunitrazepam because I was keeping an eye on it.
What?
Rohypnol.
Roofies. We had roofies?
We did, but that seemed rather dangerous, so I was keeping an eye on them. When I investigated earlier, the bottle was gone.
They roofied him?
Well, potentially, but we were also missing a bottle of something a bit more insidious.
Huh?
Cyanide.
We had cyanide?
That does seem to make sense, yeah.
So...
Already dead?
I don't see any other reason why we'd be missing something like cyanide. What concerns me more is the idea that someone aside from the killer is the one who took the Rohypnol.
You can take roof.
Then the killer poisoned him and hauled his body upstairs, then staged the crime scene?
Finally! It was poison!
That wouldn't really have been too smart. Kamimoto could have woken up at any moment, so they'd probably want to get him upstairs as fast as possible, just to be sure he didn't wake up while they were still in his room. That would have been bad for them, I think. Actually, shockingly, I agree with Tamba. It makes more sense for there to be two killers.
Same day.
Coincidences happen. Circumstances being unlikely doesn't make them impossible.
But if they're...
I spent most of yesterday on my own, but I did briefly spend some time tending to staff duties with Nishino.
Yep. Can confirm.
I spend most of my time patrolling the hall, since I'm the hall overlord. Unfortunately, that leaves me alone a lot of the time, but I do have an alibi for this morning. That means I'm safe, right?
Depends. What's the alibi?
I was patrolling the halls.
Okay, but see, like, that's not an alibi.
I can prove it, though. I saw Hasegawa go up to the library about 20 minutes after breakfast. I saw Watari go into Ham's room and knock on his door. Then I saw the two of them go to the dining room, and 10 minutes after that, Hama and Wada walked down to the West Wing bathrooms. Then Hama walked Wada back to his room and went back to the dining room. Plus, I saw Suna go from the med bay to the storage room about 30 minutes after breakfast, then head back to the med bay. That all happened, right? If I saw it, that's proof I was in the hall, isn't it?
Same.
Then my alibi works.
It also...
That doesn't really sound right at all, though.
What?
I still have a lot of questions that we haven't really taken the time to come back to. Like, how did Kamimura even get up to the art room without being spotted? How did the killer get the saw and the knife to the art room without being spotted? If we found the body not long after Kamimura died, how come the killer didn't have any blood on them? How'd they get the tools down to Wada's room so fast? They weren't spotted doing that either, right? And why was Kamimura's room such a mess if there wasn't even a struggle?
I'm more curious.
Concealing stuff like that in plain sight.
How, though?
I'm not sure what you're looking at me for.
It wouldn't be the first time we've seen you hide an entire person in your coat.
You can't honestly be serious.
Watary's a lot bigger than Kamimura too. You definitely could have hidden him in there.
Do you genuinely not understand how stupid this sounds?
You knock him out, slip him into your coat, carry him upstairs, nobody sees a thing.
Could have done the same with the saw, too.
But I was patrolling. I've already proven that. I'm accounted for.
I mean, are you though?
You said yourself that I correctly assessed what you were doing this morning.
Yeah, but like, we kind of already talked about those things, didn't we? Or at the very least, we kind of gave you enough to work with. You patrol every day, right? You probably know people's schedules well enough to fill in the blanks by now.
Okazaki knew about the 3D printed seal. I told her about it a couple days ago.
That doesn't mean I know anything about it. I just knew we had one and that it was broken.
I mean, if anyone in here was going to decapitate and mutilate someone...
Except that I've never expressed any sort of desire to hurt Kamimura or Suno.
Whoa, hold on. Not true.
Yeah, definitely not true. You and Manami got into a huge fight just a few days ago. I was there.
Yeah, me too.
And you've got a track record. Wada's ribs are proof enough of that.
But would she really have killed Suno over something that petty?
I mean, if she killed Suno strictly for personal reasons, it would kind of make sense why Suno's room was totally trashed. Maybe Okazaki just hated her.
If she needed a sacrifice to scare us off investigating with the traps in place, it makes sense that she would pick someone she hates. And if she hates Suno, it makes sense that she would trash her room when given the opportunity.
But I've been helping for the entire investigation and trial. Why would I help you convict me? I participated fully in the investigation. I willingly offered up information about the chemistry lab.
Hey, here's a question. Why the hell were you investigating the computer lab? That was after Suno died, right? So we'd all agreed to not go into any new rooms? Why were you going against that?
Because it was clearly safe to investigate. Wada was already in there. None of these arguments hold any water. My alibi is still perfectly viable. This doesn't make any sense as an accusation.
Can you open your coat then?
Sorry?
Your coat. Can you open it?
I'd rather not. It's still fairly cold.
Hanano, open your coat.
Jesus!
Oh, God.
There's the blood.
I got stabbed!
Once, and it wasn't even that deep. You're completely covered in blood.
I'm not.
You are!
Hanano, why are you covered in blood? What did you do?
I didn't...
What the hell?
Con.
What?
What is she even...
Is that my cassette player?
Con.
Huh?
My, look at you. All your neurons firing today, I guess. You finally picked up on the hints I've been laying down for, hours now?
What the hell? Who are you?
Well, I shouldn't be surprised. A band of dimwits this easy to kill was bound to have some problems figuring things out without a little boost. No pun intended, of course. Con.
Is she fucking losing it?
Now, no need to get upset. Allow me to dumb things down for you, Oni boy. You're standing in the presence of insurmountable greatness.
Hanano!
The fox's call to a midnight moon. The streak of white in a starless, desolate sky. The phantom thief of Nagoya.
Phantom. What?
Are you sad? Not what you expected, right? Your first time meeting a true and honest supervillain, is it? I can understand why you'd be intimidated.
Okazaki, what the actual hell are you talking about?
It's just like for some.
Kazutoshi was an unfortunate sacrifice to make, I guess. It would have been very interesting to watch him figure this one out. But he was a natural bump in the road when it came to taking on my true nemesis.
You can't be serious.
My, to think I would joke about something like this?
Shut up!
A rivalry on this scale is nothing to joke about. Do you know how long how long Suno, do you have any idea how long she's been thwarting me?
Thwarting?
Oh, Okazaki, you're from Nagoya too? Acting like she doesn't even, we're nemesis. How could she even?
Shut up!
The nerve of her! The whole time we've been in here, she's acted like I don't even exist. And then...
Are you fucking serious? What are you even talking about? Nemesis? Supervillain? Are you completely fucking delusional?
I'm completely awakened! Con!
Is that why you've been messing with Wada? Just to piss off Suno?
Oh, Nishino, you have no idea. You should have seen how angry she was. She never looked at me that way before. She completely loathed me. Like a nemesis is supposed to. Like she's supposed to. Like she's always been meant to.
Huh?
And all I had to do was rough Wada up a little. Who cares? That's child's play for the phantom thief of Nagoya. Con.
Shut up!
Then you're the one who's been
stealing? Con. I'm amazed it took you this long to figure that out. Why? You mad? You want your cigar box back? You maybe guard your stuff a little better, dunk ass. Con.
The hell?
Everyone's complaining about their stuff getting stolen, but this is some of the simplest, easiest, most beginner level stealing I've ever had to do. Are you serious? You guys just leave this stuff in your desks. It's tragic. You're tragic.
She's completely delusional.
I'm inspired is what I am. You know what kind of an opportunity I was presented with here? Locked in a game of murder and betrayal with my lifelong nemesis, my rival. Her fate was sealed the second she decided to act like she had no clue who I was.
She didn't have a clue who you were. She didn't care. What are you even talking about? You seriously think she was your nemesis? Sue didn't give a single fuck about you. She wouldn't waste her time on something that stupid.
It's not like she was a real superhero. That's not... You're completely insane.
I prefer the term opportunistic, eloquent, handsome, thrilling, crafty, fancy, classy maybe.
There is nothing classy about whatever the fuck is going on here.
You killed her over a completely fictional rivalry.
Fictional's a stretch. We're not fiction, are we? Reality is very real, and our rivalry, now that was very real.
Stop, please! What are you doing? This isn't real! This can't be real! Why are you doing this?
So Kazutoshi
died for nothing. That's about right. It was an easy shot and the quickest way to get to Manami.
And Manami
died for love, or passion, or loathing. Who can really say? She reached the natural end of her life. A rivalry so torrid can only last for so long until someone ends up hurt. I guess I'm next. No?
God, we can't kill you fast enough at this point. Why the hell is she still here?
Good fucking question. She's gonna be dead in a minute anyway if we don't start wrapping this shit up.
Then let's go over what happened.
Halt! I have no interest in sitting through another boring, loathsome, 6-page rant about how everyone died, or what my motivations were, or any of that trash. If we must recap the case, I'm doing it myself, with flair.
Just stop talking!
When Tarada died, it was a big eye-opener for me. Life is short, you know, which gave me an idea. Kamimura's short too, which would make him pretty easy to overpower. So when the temperature started dropping and it became clear someone had to die, I thought, hey, now's my chance to end a long and tumultuous character arc. Here's my chance to purge Nagoya of all that is good and kind. Here's my chance to capture a win for pure, true, righteous villainy.
Righteous villainy?
So I started planning. Wada helped me out a bunch by telling me about that 3D printer. Really not that hard to fix at all. I've got one at home that's pretty similar, so I'm pretty handy with the thing. They're excellent tools for prop crafting. When he told me we'd have one, I just knew I had to incorporate it somehow. What better way than to copy Hamimoto's room key? You guys got one thing 100% spot on. I swiped it when we were in the auditorium. He was standing still, everyone was distracted. It just seemed like a perfect opportunity, you know? Why pass it up? When I saw him freaking out about it, though, looking everywhere for the key and whatnot, that was just the icing on the cake. Nothing makes me laugh like seeing some sad sack trying to find the stuff I've already got in my pocket.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Then, all I had to do was get a good picture of the key on one of the AV room cameras, model it on a PC, and print it in the computer lab. Voila, new key. Isn't technology amazing?
We already know all of this shit. Go die already!
After I set that up to print, it really didn't take too long at all, honestly, since the keys aren't all that big. I went off to work on my spike plate. Do you like it? I'm not a woodworker, but I feel like it came out pretty nicely. For a spike plate, that is. This is my first time setting a trap, but it's certainly my first time making a spike plate, so it's a little embarrassing to show it off on such a big stage. It was effective, though. I just wish I'd seen it in action. Seeing the life leave Manami's eyes is something I would have paid for. How was it, Wada? Did she get uneasy? Quiet? Crying? Cursing my very name to the heavens above? Kun.
You. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Once I had that all rigged up, I grabbed a knife and a saw and I headed off on my way. Dropped them off in the supply room for later. I grabbed the key on my way back downstairs. Thank God I'd taken precautions to keep Wada out of the computer lab. Otherwise he might have gone in there and taken it. Looks like kicking someone's ribs in on the computer lab floors enough to keep them out of the computer lab for a bit.
Motomoko, I want to vote. End this shit already.
Yeah, seriously. I want to vote too.
After that, I went to the chem lab and picked up the drugs I was gonna need. That part was crazy easy. None of that stuff is really hidden or anything. It's all labeled, so I just grabbed it and went downstairs. The funny part is how easy it was to actually poison him. Thanks for that, Mai. Cooking him his own separate food made it super simple. Shh, I'm talking.
Shut the fuck up!
Once his food was spiked, all I had to do was wait. So after he ate breakfast, I gave him a few minutes and I just went to his room and scooped him up like it was nothing. He was out cold. Took him upstairs, popped his sweaters off, popped my coat off, tied him up. He wasn't super out cold though, which had me a little worried. Figured maybe I didn't use enough for hypnol or wasn't as potent as thought or something like that, but he was stirring a bit. Not my favorite. So I took a precautionary measure in the form of a little trophy.
His tongue.
I cut out his tongue. Kun.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
And before you ask, I am not giving it back. I've earned it for how hard I've worked today. But anyway, I cut out his tongue, and that's when he definitely woke up. It was funny, though, because he only woke up for, like a second? And then he froze up and couldn't do anything. So I just went to town, grabbed the wood knife, and started going crazy. I wanted things to look bad.
Why?
Because if I made an absolutely gory mess of him, there's no way Hasegawa would be able to investigate it, and he's smarter than all of you. So I had to make sure he was totally out of the picture. A precautionary measure.
You did all that just to fuck with Hasegawa?
Yep. I'm afraid so. Had to be done. I popped a few holes in him, did what I had to do, but at this point he was bleeding pretty bad. He was already dying. I would say he was choking on his own tongue, but, you know, he was mostly just choking on blood from his tongue, which was gone. He was on his way out, so I let him finish that up, and then I was like, how can I make this worse? Which is when I got the idea to cut him open.
God. Fuck. Shut up.
So I grabbed the saw and started opening him up. Abdomen's where all the good stuff is, so I started on that. But then it kind of seemed, I don't know, tacky, messy. Not classy, that's for sure. And what's a phantom thief without class? So I took off his head instead. I even wrapped it up. Much classier.
Hey, let us vote already!
After that, I wiped the blood off my hands. Thanks, trusty black hoodie. Rebandaged them, threw my coat back on, and snuck all the weapons back downstairs. Fresh incoming Muda's room was pretty quick work. Left the knife in there too, just to spice things up a little. But then the announcement went off and I had to head back upstairs. Small bump in the road. I still had the whole saw on me after all, so I was feeling a bit nervous. But since Hiroaki wanted to investigate alone, I actually got up pretty easy. I just went back downstairs and kept working. Wrote the note, left the saw in Wada's room, had the key in his desk. I didn't think any of that crap was gonna work. Not a chance, but I wanted to make things a bit more fun. And what's more fun than a whole second mystery?
Shut up! Shut up!
By the time I got around to Suno's room, I really just couldn't help myself. I knew she was never going to see it anyway, but to trash my rival's room as one final show of malice. I could possibly waste the opportunity.
You destroyed her room just to...
You mad? You look pretty mad. What are you gonna do?
Shut up!
I took everything from you. You're just a sad little loser left behind with nothing. Cry about it.
Fuck you!
When the second of nothing played, my job was done. That meant my mission was a success. Both of them were dead, everything was right where it needed to be, and I was off the hook. For the record, the Rehypnol, right here, this pocket. You guys never even wondered where the bottle went. There's no way you would have been able to solve this without me dropping you hints the whole time. You're all completely lackluster and incompetent.
You fucking
Masanari!
Let go of me! Let go!
Aww, he wants to hit me. Can you even reach all the way up here? Well, what a truly tragic little...
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Ken!
Are you fucking serious? This was all over your stupid supervillain roleplay? You killed 2 people over this shit? Are you kidding?
Hasegawa.
Well, you should feel honored to have landed a blow on the face of...
Just let us vote! I'm sick of listening to this shit!
We will now begin the voting process. You'll be prompted to select the student that you believe is guilty of murdering Kamimura Kazutoshi and Suno Manami.
Why will you do this? I trusted you. You weren't like this.
Sorry, boss. I was. I've been like this from the start. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you that. Really.
How could you do this to me?
It had to be done. You'll understand one day. I'm sure of it.
I won't! I'll never understand!
After all of the votes have been cast, the execution will commence.
You will. Truly, you will. You're certainly smart enough. If we had more time, I think I could have shown you the light. I think it could have shown you things you'd never even dream of. You'd have made a perfect psychic, Nishi. If only you could see the light of villainy.
Please press your buttons now.
I would never do the sick and twisted shit you did. I will never be like you. I hate you. I hate you.
You hate me? No, that can't be right. Because I died, you get to live, right? Surely you can appreciate that at the very least.
Don't try and act like you did shit for her.
What? Huh?
Don't try and spin this like some noble fucking sacrifice. You did this shit because you're completely fucking delusional. You did this shit for yourself. This has nothing to do with her. Don't drag her into it.
Thank you for voting. Your votes are currently being tallied and will be shared with the class shortly.
Well, I suppose that's a perspective I can appreciate. I think I can probably take a guess at where the votes are leaning.
Stop fucking talking.
The class has voted for Okazaki Hanano, the ultimate mask artisan, to be executed. This conclusion was correct. As a result, Okazaki Hanano will be punished with death.
I've been waiting to hear that for so long.
Shut up.
I can't wait to see what it is. A dramatic, vile death truly befitting a phantom thief. It's going to be incredible.
Shut up!
But I still have so many things left to say, and so little time left. I feel wrong to leave without giving each of you a proper goodbye.
Kill her already.
Well, if we don't have time to say goodbye to each and every one of you, at least let me say this.
Kill her.
Nishi, in our next life, we'll be foxes, okay?
If there are no further interruptions to speak of.
In that life, and in the next life too, I will follow your flame.
It's punishment time.
Dr. Yonakura Haruka, Session 1, Log 65. I don't even know where to start. The embarrassment that was the trial I just watched. There were no words. The crime itself was particularly grisly this time around, but the trial is just a mockery. It was a mockery of everything this killing game has built up and everything it stands for. Truly. Beyond that, earlier this afternoon, Student 9 kidnapped Student 4 and tortured him to death. Later on in the day, Student 11 walked into a trap that has been set up by Student 9 and died right in front of Student 6. Frankly, the entire thing was fairly crafty, but when it came to the actual trial, you may completely... Student 9 completely flew off the handle. She made a complete fool of herself, rambled complete nonsense, scared her fellow classmates, and then got carted off to the execution chamber. Dr. Khan had fun with this one, I think. Pulling students with particularly unique talents for execution always seems to spark his interest. I know he was disappointed that he didn't get to execute Student 11, but I warned him as much. She didn't seem like the type to crack. I told him that at some point he was probably going to be executing Student 9, and here we are. He'd been planning this one for a while, so why don't I just dive right in? Midas touch. Student 9 was strapped to a metal post and had her face mask removed. Dr. Kitamuro then attached a ceramic cast to her head that covered the student's face, ears, and part of her neck. Student 9's head was kept strapped back against a metal post during this time. With Student 9 secured, a drip affixed to the top of the post began gradually filling the ceramic cast with molten gold. Molten gold? Actual gold? Who okayed that? How did that get through budgeting? This entire project had already been an absolutely massive money sink. How the hell are we? Filling the ceramic cast with molten gold. This inflicted catastrophic burning on Student 9's face. The gold soon began filling her mouth and nose as well, blocking off her ability to breathe and causing further internal burning. By the time the entire cast has filled and set, Student 9 had already passed. The cast was removed, leaving the golden mask fused to her face. He thinks he's real clever for that one, I bet. Frankly, I'm not all that impressed. I get what he was going for, but come on. He gave the mask maker a mask. Big surprise.
So how are you holding up?
I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
What? Because, Student 9.
What about her?
You executed your own kid. Doesn't that, I don't know, hurt?
It doesn't. Yume was a participant in the killing game. That's all that mattered. She chose to kill someone, and she met the consequences of that. Frankly, if anything, I'm just embarrassed that she made such an ass out of herself on the way out.
She's your kid, though.
Seki, I don't care. You're a father, yes?
Right, yeah, I have a daughter.
Then it makes sense you'd want me to be all broken up over this. As much as I hate to disappoint you, I'm not. My life is going to continue either way. It just has one less burden now. That's it.